Hello YouTube. So I have a different kind of video for you today. It's not a grocery haul. I have a video about organization, and I'm going to show you how I organize my son's playroom. Okay, so first of all, my name is Sarah Taylor. If this is your first time watching me, hello and welcome. I'm a wife, mother, and business owner, and this is how I manage it all. So I like to film videos primarily about grocery hauls. I'm just starting to get into showing you what other things I'm passionate about, and one of them is being organized and teaching people how to create systems that work for them, that don't have to be Pinterest worthy, that don't have to cost you an arm and a leg. This is how I'm going to show you how to do this. So, let's tackle the playroom, all right? Don't be scared, it'll be okay. Okay, so I'm going to show you a quick view of what this room looks like. It's absolutely atrocious. It's a dumping ground. So, my goal for this room is to basically teach you what I'm writing about, okay? And I'm thinking maybe if I can talk about it, put it in a video, it might make it easier to put it into words and not make it so confusing. So I basically follow a 3-system process. You create a trash pile, you create a keep pile, and you create a donate pile. Now, the thing about the keep is that even though you're keeping it, it doesn't have to stay in this room. You can rotate your toys out. I do that a lot. It's actually a huge money saver because your kids think they're getting new stuff. I currently have a 2-year-old at home. He'll be 3 this September. I'm pregnant. I'm 3 months pregnant. So there are a lot of toys here that I'm gonna have to keep for the next baby, but I don't need them out right now. And a lot of these toys are from when my son was a baby. So I really just need to go through everything, create my piles, and not let it accumulate up here. All right, up here started out, as you can see, as like bags and boxes. They were donate, they were rotate. Okay, so now it's like I can't tell what any of it is, and now it's touching my ceiling, and that's a fire hazard and a problem. So we're gonna go through this. I'm going to basically decide what categories I want to keep in this room, and then apply that to my son's bedroom. Now, my daughter, who's actually my stepdaughter, she has gone home for the school year. So I won't be doing her room, but her and I will do her room when she comes home again. And because she's the oldest, I let her keep her own toys, her special ones, in her room. So her and I will go through her room when she comes home. So that's a future video. But it's like you can see, I have systems within systems here, and I just need to go through it. So wish me luck. Let's get started. Okay, so first step in the process, remove all the trash. Okay, so you're gonna want a trash bag so that it's literally already put together. Don't just put stuff in a pile and then waste time having to put it in a bag. Walk around your room with the trash bag. You're gonna waste so much time if you have to sort this room out first. Start at one corner, work your way forward, and you'll be just fine. So let's see how much of this bag I fill up, or if I have to fill up a second bag. Let's find. Okay, 1 bag of trash down. Okay, so that's exciting. So I'm done with all the trash category for this room. All I have right now is energy for this room. So we're gonna move on to the second part of this process, which is to put things in their home that I have. So if it doesn't have a home, it makes it easier to decide if we're going to keep it or not. So yeah, let's get moving on. Okay, so I wanted to give you an example of how I'm doing this room. So instead of walking you through every toy, you see how I'm doing things here. So remember I said I had that 3-step process? Well, I applied that the whole time. So yes, I went through, got all the trash, the obvious trash I could see, like food, wrappers, and bits of like construction paper, and maybe toys I know that are like ripping at the seams kind of thing. and I put those in a trash bag, right? Well, when I pick a category, one category for us are things with wheels. So it's not just cars, it's like his boats have wheels, he's got buses, he's got construction stuff, it's with wheels, okay? So I have a dedicated bucket for that. That is something he plays with every single day. So that stays in here, right? So going through it, I have my two other categories. The trash pile, which is really for broken toys. Okay? They were fun while we had them, but now they're broken. So there's the other part of that category where it is donate. So we are glad we have these for a while. He just does not play with them anymore, and I know little kids who would love to play with these. So I'm going to put them in my donate section. Okay, now you might look at this basket and be like, that's a lot of cars. That is a whole lot of cars. Well, if this started to say like he has a birthday coming up and he gets more cars, I would then need to go through this bucket again, because then I have an overflow. Once I have things going into an overflow, I then, if we want to keep everything, we need to start rotating things out. So I would have a cars overflow box I would put in my storage, or for me, my basement. So that's how that would work. And that way you're not constantly like overwhelmed with toys. But this is how we tend to do things, okay? So again, our category bucket, which is things with wheels, we are keeping all of that, getting rid of the broken stuff, donating what is still usable for other kids to enjoy. And you do this through each category, and it goes really quickly. This took 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes. So let's see what else I can get done. Okay, so yes, there is some food and crumbs on the floor. He is taking a nap right now, he being my son Jackson, so that's why I'm not running the vacuum. But this is, oh my god, this is the finished. Yay! So I will walk you through everything. See how possible it is, guys? This was great. Yes, this took me a while because I was doing my 3-bin system, so I did a lot at once. So it's actually a time saver, because if I had took a day to do each part of that, that could take me 3 days. So I did this in like an hour and a half. So, cool things. So starting over here, I don't know if you remember in the beginning, this was stacked way high, crawling up the wall. I broke down this bucket of stuffed animals that are age appropriate, that are both my son and my daughter like to play with. Some will go back down to my daughter's room because they traveled all the way upstairs from her room. But we're currently redoing her room and making her bed right now. So those will just hang out here till they're done. I have one category to introduce. Actually, that's the second first category was stuffed animals. Second category are blocks. And the block category is huge. It's not just Lego blocks. It's these blocks. Let me walk over here and see. It's these kind. Yes, these count as blocks because they're shaped like that and you can stack them. These count as blocks. You know what else counts as blocks? Ooh, can I do it one-handed, y'all? Can I do it one-handed? Maybe, maybe not. Oh no. Okay, bear with me for a second, okay? Hold on. Okay. These count as blocks too. Now I have lots of other blocks like this in his room in baggies. I don't want to put all of them together yet because he's not at that age yet to where I feel like picking up that much, and I don't have a container to hold all of them. So there's 3 shapes in here for now, and they fill up a creamer can. So in the category of blocks, those are blocks. Now I also have those blocks too, and he plays with those often, so it's important that those are out here. So blocks was a category. See, I got that nice and taken care of. Only had 3 baby dolls. We got it down to 2, so I'm donating 1 baby doll with a carrier. My son's into dinosaurs. This is my daughter's from when she was little, but he's not seen it because it's been buried under all the other stuff, so I rotated those. Over here in the corner are his little writing toys. That's fine, they can stay there. The ball he's been playing with the most, so I was able to get rid of some deflated one. That's nice. he plays with this workbench every day. Every day he plays with this workbench. He puts the car together and all kinds of stuff. So it was important I keep his workbench together. Now, something you might notice is there's 2 different brands of tools up here. Actually, I have like gotten this down from it originally being like 4 different tool sets, because once upon a time, one year, everybody got him tool sets. So I'm able to donate the extra set of duplicate tools and let him have plenty for his little workbench here. Something else I'm getting rid of is he had a little fold-out couch you saw earlier. He has this teddy bear chair, which is in really nice shape, and then he has this deflated beanbag chair. The deflated beanbag chair is going. It's gone. In terms of car category, these are the only ones I don't put in the car bucket that you saw in the other video, the other part of the video, because this is really the best place to put them here. Usually when he sees them lined up, he's just ready to play. So this little car track, it's the best track in the world. Seriously worth the purchase. It took me just as long as the instructions said it would to put it together, and it said be prepared for 1 hour. Yep, I had to do it twice because he has one at my mom's house too. So, but it's sturdy. It is so sturdy. It's great. Comes with batteries. They haven't died yet. He's had this for over a year. And it comes with 2 cars. I think one of them came from my mom's house. So, yeah, recommend this toy. So let's get to this little front section here. Buckets are a great tool to use for your kids if you're trying to teach them how to stay organized, or if you're trying to control what they take out, because you can always take out a bucket or 2 away, or say, all right, if you want your underwater sea life, you got to put the zoo life away, or if you want to play with these blocks, you got to put those blocks away. And being able to put them in a container that you can physically pick up, where it's like small like this, really makes life easier. It makes pickup, teaching them how to clean up, easy as well. So I know what he plays with and doesn't play with. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put away at least half of these, so I'm not just like tempting him to pick a bucket and dump it, because I don't know who else kid, loves to just dump things upside down, but my kid does. So I'm trying to create organization, not chaos, but I will pick out like half of these are going to be put away, and then we'll rotate them out, like 1 week these set, 1 week another set, that kind of thing. So I see, so animals is another category. Okay, so reviewing, we did stuffed animals, and then these hard animals, which also includes the underwater life, that includes the zoo life, and it includes his hard dinosaurs. Okay, so hard animal toys is a category for us. So we did hard animal toys, stuffed animals, blocks, things with wheels. Okay, things with wheels, and then I actually could create a music category, because he's got a drum set, he's got a second spare drum, he's got a xylophone, he's got a tambourine and a harmonica and all kinds of stuff, but I don't have a place for those yet. One day. I'm pretty sure they'll just be on the table, but for now they're put away. And then the last category I keep in here is going to be play kitchen. Okay, so it's in 2 spaces, but it's really not far apart. Okay, so we have the play kitchen. Everything that was green is what came with this kitchen, so that was cool. I went ahead and put small cooking tools that are meant for kids. He used to have like I had extra cooking spoons before I was able to get him toys like this, because in the beginning Jackson didn't have baby toys, which is why I'm not getting rid of my baby toys, because I know how hard it was to occupy a kid without toys. So there's that. But I kept all his toys, and then I really like the Velcro Melissa and Doug toys. They're so much easier to clean up and keep clean. So I definitely kept all of those. All the little plates I got rid of. I had like a billion mismatched plate sets. Got rid of those. Those went to the trash. And there's food in here. And then the rest of the food, I had a best friend who made some little nice hand gifts for Jax last year. She made like an apron and an oven mitt and a pot holder and this bag, and it all goes together. Seriously, a little tiny shopping bag is great. So all his play food sits right in there. So yeah, that is what his playroom takes. Now, like I said, you'll see crumbs everywhere. When he wakes up, I'm gonna vacuum this room. I bet you're wondering how much we have to donate. There it is. No, we're not donating this ball, it just rolled over here. But 1, 2, 3 for donate. I've got more in another room. And then I've got 3 bags of trash. So yeah, that is it. That is how we did this, and it works. And now I feel good. So thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, be sure to hit like and subscribe. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at Raising Taylor's Moments for more in the moment stuff with me. And as always, have a great day.